Welcome back, audio freaks. We're back again with another episode of Is It Shit? Today, we're looking at something else from Safari Pedals. They're back again, and they're back again with a pedal style plugin. It's called the Falcon Air EQ. Let's find out. Is it? Safari Pedals. Busy bastards, aren't they? Busy little bastards. They're just constantly knocking out plugins. Good on them. Anyway, this one is out on the 28th. Maybe it's the 28th today. Maybe this is out the day it comes out. I'm not allowed to put it out before that, so it'll probably have to be. But it might not be the 28th. Anyway, whatever day this is allowed to come out is the day it will come out. Safari Pedals are back with another pedal style plugin. I know there's a certain man called Dan out there who will be going, oh, God. I know you will. You're right, Dan. I'm with you a little bit. Yeah, I thought they'd moved away from the pedal things, but no, they're back. Anyway, let's see what it's all about. This is the Falcon Air EQ, and it's an EQ specifically for adding air to your tracks. This has become, I don't know, like a lot of things since YouTube and social media, a lot of tricks that people would do to audio, whether it's mastering or mixing, have become real sort of tropes now. And air is one of them. Marg EQ with their EQ4 and EQ4M with the air band, that's kind of like one of the gold standards. I presume you've got the Kush Clariphonic is up there with that as well. It's quite a few EQs have an air band or have a very high frequency shelf generally, which is going to add that sort of mysterious air to your tracks or to your vocals or masters or whatever. Generally makes things sound more open. There's a phrase that winds people up. More open. And the Falcon Air EQ is aiming to do just that. But it's not just an EQ. Oh no. It's an air drive. So it's got a slight saturator that works on that part of the frequency spectrum. But not only that, because adding all this drive and gain to your top end might cause a few issues, they've also given us a de-esser. So it's kind of like, right, push here, pull there, push here, pull there. You know, that works. Anyway, let's have a look at it. Like we said, looks like a pedal again. So we've got the guitar leads going in there at the top. We've got your input meters on the left, then your output meters on the right. We have got the on button top left, and we've got the oversampling on button top right, as well as the blend or mix control. Vital for these kind of things. We've got a little graphic in the middle. That's kind of a new thing for the Safari pedals, isn't it? Giving us graphic representations. I quite like it. They should go back and redo the clipper because that would make it much better. So basically you've got an EQ curve on the left, and then on the right those meters are showing the de-esser, whether it's de-essing or not and how much. We've got the input and we've got the output. We have got a button which is in the form of an LED for turning on the gain. Air gain is the EQ of that high shelf, and you can cut or boost 12 dB. Below that you set the frequency between 6 and 22. 22's all right, but higher would have been better, wouldn't it? For adding air, I know the air band on Marg EQ goes up to 40k, and 40's crazy because that's like too high. There's nothing up there. We all understand about Nyquist. Sometimes it's good to go really high in order that the slope down makes things come alive. Yeah, it's interesting. You don't really understand it until you start playing with it. You go, oh, right, okay, that works. Anyway, you set the frequency, and it's also the frequency that the air drive works on, and then the de-esser as well. It's a bit strange, and at first when I'm playing with it, I'm like, I'm putting it in, I'm taking it away. I'm putting it in, I'm taking it away. Very strange. Sexual connotations all round. Sorry about that. Anyway, you know what I mean. I think the way to use this is to be subtle. I mean, I say it over and over. Dan would always disagree with me in the old days, but subtlety is the key with this. Using the blend or the mix control is also very important. Getting the right amount of air, a little bit of saturation so it's coming alive. De-ess it if it's going a bit crazy, and then blend it. Just wind that blend back so that it sits with the track. Use the on-off control to bypass it and see whether it's adding something. You'll see from the demo at the end, you can get there. You can get a really nice top end. It's it's surprisingly good and useful. I was sort of a little bit disheartened when I saw the interface because I thought, oh, there's not enough controls again. It's not going to do enough, and I'm going to feel upset, and I'm going to feel the need to have a go at it. But I don't. I enjoy it. It's simple. It does just enough. Let's talk about demo. It's Safari pedals, so it's 14 days. Obviously, they do their whole subscription thing. They do a bunch of different ways you can get hold of their plugins. However, if you want to buy it, it's $49. That's not bad. It doesn't do loads, but what it does, I appreciate. It does pretty well, actually. Yeah, listen to the demo at the end is all I'm going to say. Star rating. If I'm being completely honest, 100%, I think they could have added a few more things to it. I think that realistically, you could argue, oh, but they added a de-esser. I think they had to add the de-esser. All the time through using it, all I kept thinking was, oh, would it be nice to add a little something down the other end as well? If it had something that worked the bottom end too, that would have been nice. Or maybe something that added a little bit of width. It's nice to add the saturation and the shelf, but maybe a little bit of width too. That would have been cool. Anyway, 3 stars I think is fair. Not shit, quite like it. It's something I'm going to try out from now on, probably, when I'm working on top end of things. Maybe this will fix it. Certainly for some tracks, I think it will. Anyway, there you go. The Safari Pedals Falcon Air EQ, not shit, 3 stars. Go and have a listen. Anyway, thanks for watching. Once again, if you could like the video, that really helps. If you could subscribe to the channel, that helps even more. There are 2 Instagram accounts, Studio Life 101, also Mixdown Mastering, which is where you see all my work stuff. What else have we got? We've got the top 5 plugins on the website. There's also a bunch of courses on mixing and mastering and a whole bunch of other stuff. And I will see you next time. Adios, people.